Okay, I said I would share a bit about the story in the last video. Why did I say that? Oh my god, this is the worst idea ever. I'm not a story writer. Maybe I should just write about myself. Maybe I could create a whole universe. Maybe I'm just part of a story somebody else wrote, and this is their universe. So this is a new devlog. I'm gonna be honest here, I don't know about writing, and I've been really busy because I just moved and there's a bunch of other stuff that I had to do. This is gonna be a bit of a shorter video because I've been so busy, so deal with it. The first thing I did was to Google how to do a story. Then I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, quiet in the bath, realized it didn't help, and started the cycle all over again. I knew that I wanted the story to reflect some kind of permadeath procedural generation, since the map will keep changing. But at the same time, I don't want to spoil the story. Let me tell you what I got so far. On this epic planet called Exoda with 3 moons, because it's awesome. There's a human colonization called New Aurora. It's very crowded though, dirty, and not the best standards of living because everybody's gotta live so close to each other. The atmosphere is not breathable, so you can't go outside and get some fresh air. It's just all dirty, reused air. Ew. And we all know how humans fornicate like crazy, so it's gotten all messed up. In this space base, there's a prison, which is insanely big. It can contain like 20,000 inmates. They all have different jobs and they're basically the workforce of Aurora, which means it's also the weak point, because if they lose the prison, they lose everything. This is where the game starts. There'll be so many different inmates, so if you got an idea for it, hit me up in the comments. Maybe it could be your cool alter ego or just a guy you hated from high school, but let me know what the name should be, then I might put it in the game. I'll probably put it in the game. In this world, there's a new technology, which is a chip everybody gets installed on their neck. It can manipulate the neurons in your brain, cure some depression, but are known in other cases to make it worse. There's a lot of stigma around it. It monitors your health, but the coolest, most awesome thing about this chip is that it can actually slow down time. Up to 4 times, which means you can live 4 times longer. It doesn't mean you can move faster, but you can think faster. How freaking cool is that? The game is called Subject XYZ, because each time you die, you'll wake up as a new inmate in this cursed prison. It's all empty and everybody's gone without a trace, and you want to find out what actually happened. It's probably also a good idea to just get the hell out of there. The story will be told in a subtle way. I don't want cinematics or too much dialogue, if any. It should be optional how much the player wants to dig into this, because it is a game, and if you just want to play and shoot stuff, you should be able to do just that. This is what I got so far. I have a lot of ideas that I don't want to share yet, but this is the premise and the setup. I feel like storytelling is so much fun. It's an area that I don't know much about, so I still have a lot to learn. With your feedback, I can hopefully make an awesome story for the game. I hope you will dislike or like the video, depending on if you enjoyed it. If you haven't watched the latest devlog, there'll be a link in the corner, and I suggest you do that. See you, gamers!